Y'all, Remy just got arrested and the internet is losing its mind. Seriously, Instagram might need a fire extinguisher with all the chaos, screaming, wigs flying, and then, boom, police sirens and flashing lights. Remy's thrown into the back of a squad car like it's the BET Awards after party gone wrong. And what did she shout as she was cuffed? "Claressa stole my life. Oh, you're ready for this? Because this isn't just a fight. This is the season finale of Remy versus the world. And it might end with a jumpsuit, not the cute Fashion Nova kind. So how did everything blow up? What really went down outside that luxury penthouse? Did Remy actually fight through 3 security guards, rip off Claressa's wig, and threaten her with a bottle of Ace of Spades, screaming, "You wanted my man, now you've got war"? Was it jealousy, desperation, a delayed reaction to Claressa's Instagram posts? Or did years of pain, betrayal, and heartbreak finally snap like Remy's last nail? Stick around, because what we've uncovered will shock you, break your heart, and make you rethink every Instagram story Claressa's ever posted. This is the breakdown before the breakdown, and we're diving into the drama. The Remy Ma vs. Claressa Shields saga has officially crossed into criminal territory. And baby, it's messier than a $3 lace front in a thunderstorm. Let's rewind, because this fight didn't come out of nowhere. It's been building up like a bad BBL infection for months, with Remy, Claressa, and of course, Mr. Caught in the Middle himself, Papoose. Now, if you've been living under a rock or just off social media, here's the tea. Remy and Papoose were hip-hop's power couple, Bonnie and Clyde with bars. She did her time, he held her down. Love letters, jail calls, all that romantic Rikers Island fantasy. People were crying in the comments like, this is real love. But then, enter Claressa Shields, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated boxing champ, and the woman who somehow went from punching faces to allegedly snatching husbands. Rumors started small. A blurry kick here, a side hug there, a suspicious birthday party, you know how it goes. But what really shook the streets was that one video, leaked by someone's messy cousin, showing Papoose helping Claressa carry a baby gift into her new home at 2 a.m. in pajamas. And of course, Remy saw it all. Not just the video, but the memes, the TikToks, and the internet doesn't play fair. Someone even remixed Conceited with the caption, "Remy finding out she's the side character in her own marriage." Ever since that went viral, it's been pure chaos. Remy popping off on IG Live with cryptic quotes like, "Loyalty doesn't come with instructions." Claressa posting selfies with Papoose's favorite hoodie in the background, and Papoose staying silent, which, as we know, is code for guilty AF. But last night, oh baby, last night was the tipping point. Sources say Remy had been laying low, plotting her comeback both in the booth and in her marriage. She even did a podcast interview 2 weeks ago saying, "When it comes to my family, I don't play." Nobody realized that wasn't just a metaphor. It was a straight-up warning. According to an anonymous source, and by anonymous we mean Claressa's neighbor, who hasn't stopped talking to TMZ since sunrise, Remy showed up at Claressa's luxury penthouse around 10:48 p.m. She wasn't alone. She had her cousin, her stylist, and even her real-life parole officer's niece there to keep the peace. But spoiler alert, peace was not kept. Remy arrived in all black, hoodie up, and yes, lashes on. Girl came ready for war and camera time. The doorbell camera footage hasn't been released yet, but word on the street is that Remy walked up, knocked once, and when Claressa opened the door, boom. No hello, no, can we talk? Just Remy yelling, "You think you can just take what's mine?" And Claressa, being the fighter she is, apparently responded with, "You left it out in the open." Babe, what happened next was so chaotic. Even the Ring doorbell glitched. Screams, slaps, a full-on purse swing, door slamming, extensions flying. Total W moment number 1. One neighbor told reporters, "I thought it was a gas explosion. Then I heard someone yell, 'Not the Birkin,' and I knew, oh, it's Puma." Security tried to step in, but honey, have you ever tried to break up a woman who just watched another chick steal her husband in spotlight? Remy allegedly threw Claressa's phone into the fountain, tried to smash a Crystal Award trophy, and this one's wild. Cornered Claressa in the kitchen and screamed, "You stole my life, now give it back." By this point, the building concierge had already called the cops, and when NYPD showed up, it was too late. Remy was still yelling, one heel off, one eyelash hanging, trying to climb over the kitchen island like it was a rap battle stage. As all this unfolds, guess who's been silent? That's right, Papoose. No statement, no denial, no, Leo got it wrong. just straight up hiding like it's witness protection. But don't worry, we found out where he is. Let's just say the fact that he was spotted in Detroit is making people ask some very interesting questions. Could he be with Claressa again? Is this a setup? Or is he planning to ghost both of them and show up in Season 3 of Baddies East? The fallout from this fight isn't just viral, it's spiritual, y'all. And just when we thought it couldn't get worse for Remy, let's talk about what the DA just confirmed. Yes, legal consequences are coming, and not just for the fight. We're talking investigations, possible charges, and a whole lot of public backlash. So just when things seemed to calm down, the New York District Attorney came through with a plot twist nobody saw coming. Early this morning, prosecutors officially confirmed they are filing charges against Remy, and it's not just for assault. Oh no, they've hit her with 3 misdemeanors, 1 felony, and a restraining order so tight she can't even accidentally like Claressa's pictures. The charges include third-degree assault, allegedly for throwing a wine bottle at Claressa's head, destruction of property, for smashing a $15,000 Crystal Award Claressa had just received for women in sports, criminal trespass, and the big one, intent to cause public harm, all because the brawl triggered a fire alarm, evacuated the building, and allegedly caused an elderly resident to faint in the hallway. Y'all, this isn't love and hip-hop. This is Law and Order, BX Unit. Now here's where things get spicy. According to courtroom insiders and a parallel who went live on TikTok during the arraignment, Remy walked in completely unbothered. She had on a fitted camel trench coat, oversized sunglasses, and yes, slides in court. When the judge read out the charges, she smirked and said, "I've heard worse bars in a battle rap." The room gasped, but the most viral moment of all was when Claressa showed up. Not to testify, but to watch. Sis was sitting in the second row with her arms crossed, full glam, and that same smug look she had in her last Instagram post. When Remy turned to look at her, witnesses say she mouthed the words, "You're still obsessed." Y'all, at that point, security literally had to adjust their position because people thought another fight might break out inside the courtroom. The tension was unreal. Meanwhile, Papoose, nowhere to be seen. The rumors say he's still in Detroit, allegedly working on a documentary, but fans are calling it a lie, especially after a blurry photo surfaced showing someone who looks a lot like Papoose at a Detroit sushi bar with a woman who definitely wasn't Remy or Claressa. The internet had questions, the streets had theories, and Reddit already has a 32-slide PowerPoint titled "Papoose Ain't Never Been Papoose, a Timeline of Deception." Meanwhile, while the world jokes, Remy Ma's team is going into full-on damage control mode. They've released a vague statement blaming emotional distress, betrayal, and compounded trauma for her actions. They also confirmed that Remy has voluntarily checked into a wellness retreat in upstate New York. Translation, she's hiding from the cameras while her lawyers work on turning this into a comeback tour. But here's the real twist. An anonymous source from the Bronx DA's office claims that more charges may be coming. Not just for the physical altercation, but for alleged intimidation tactics Remy used before the fight. Apparently, Claressa received 2 anonymous letters in the weeks leading up to the incident, both handwritten, both threatening. And get this, the paper used matches a notebook Remy was seen holding in a previous vlog. Now, I'm not saying Remy's pulling a full-on Netflix series move, but baby, this ain't looking good. Still, despite all the backlash, the court drama, and the memes, some fans are still supporting Remy. There's a new wave of "Remy did nothing wrong" merch circulating online, and one TikTok creator even launched the Free Remy Challenge, where users dramatically scream "She stole my life" in public places. It's become a whole trend. Meanwhile, Claressa is out here living her best soft life, posting spa selfies, workout montages, and cryptic captions like, "Peace is expensive but worth every penny." Sis is glowing like she just dodged a lawsuit, which honestly she might have. But let's be real. Nobody's truly winning here. Witnesses say Claressa was bruised but calm, sipping wine and whispering, "I told her this was bigger than both of us." The police escorted Remy out in handcuffs, but not before she turned to the cameras and shouted, "You wanted the story? Here's your damn story. And baby, this is only the beginning." Because what we found out afterward, the text messages, the burner phone receipts, the DMs Remy supposedly hacked, oh, we're just getting started. Let's break down exactly what went down behind the scenes that led to this epic, cuff-worthy takedown, and how the streets are reacting to one of the biggest celebrity fights of the year. Now, listen, we could have just stopped at the arrest and moved on, But this is Remy we're talking about. A simple mugshot wasn't enough for her story. Nope. Because literally, minutes after she was hauled off in cuffs, the receipts started leaking, and baby, they are diabolical. According to sources, and by sources we mean that one cousin who accidentally uploaded a screenshot to her close friends, Remy had been gathering dirt on Claressa for weeks. Not just suspicions, but proof. Let's start with the hack. DMS, apparently Remy borrowed Papoos's second phone, the one he swore was for studio business only, and y'all already know where this is going. Sis cracked the passcode after just 5 tries. Inside, she found screenshots that would make even the city girls log off. DMs between Claressa and Papoose going back to 2023, late night you up, texts, Claressa sending photos in Papoos's hoodie with the caption, "Tell her it's mine now." And the worst of all? A voice note where Papoose whispered, "Remy ain't got to know, I'm just trying to feel alive again." Chile, people have been feeling secondhand betrayal through their screens, and you know Twitter had zero chill. The hashtags blew up within an hour. $, Feremi, $, Papapoose, $, Claressa Creepin, $, I steal her life. One user tweeted, "Remy went to jail twice for the same man. Somebody call fix my life immediately." Another wrote, "Claressa out here beating girls in and out the ring. Someone revoke her gloves." But it doesn't stop there. Remy didn't just find DMs, she found bank statements. And y'all, if these are real, which let's be honest, they're probably not, but they feel real, we're looking at a full-on scam situation. Turns out, Papoose had been sending money, lots of it, to a business account under the name Shields Empire LLC. That sounds cute until you realize the address tied to that account is the same building Claressa lives in, and it's been getting monthly deposits labeled Child Support Advance. Wait, what? Child Support Advance? We don't even know if a baby exists yet, but Papoose was already putting payments on layaway? Oh, it's bad. According to a fake insider who used to do Claressa's nails, the whole relationship was way deeper than anyone knew. Apparently, Claressa had been planning to move to Atlanta with Papoose. They allegedly picked out a gated estate and even talked about starting a reality show called Power Couple Rebuilt. Baby. Not Remy sitting at home, strategizing her rap comeback while her man is out here, plotting a quiet lunch on Z's network. And just in case you thought the internet would show any sympathy to Remy, think again. Social media has been merciless. TikTok users are reenacting the fight with Party City wigs. YouTubers are dissecting Ray's arrest footage. And Claressa, sis, posted a boomerang of herself sipping champagne, captioned, "Cheers to the truth, finally winning." Meanwhile, Ray's cousin, the same one who leaked the DMs, attempted damage control by going live and saying, "Ray's not crazy, she's just passionate about what's hers." Ma'am, that's not helping. What really set fans off, though, was what happened hours after the arrest, when Ray's official team released a voice memo recorded inside the police van. Let me repeat that. Inside the police van. Remy, clearly heated, can be heard saying, "You all want to cancel me for loving too hard? Cancel yourselves. I'll take my charge like a queen." And I kid you not, someone added background piano music and turned it into a full-blown TikTok sound. People are out here making sad edits with "all the way up" playing in the background. Gen Z has zero chill. But despite the memes, the jokes, and Claressa's smug champagne toasts, something deeper is happening here. This isn't just celebrity beef anymore. It's an emotional unraveling. Remy Ma, the woman who fought to rebuild her life, image, and brand after prison, is now watching it all fall apart again, this time in the public eye. One fan on Reddit summed it up perfectly. Remy's story went from redemption to tragedy real fast. She needed a therapist, not a court date. And Remy is facing potential jail time again. Her career is hanging by a thread. Her marriage is shaky at best. And Claressa, well, she's swimming in attention, but people are already calling her a career wrecker in comment sections. Even brands are getting nervous. A luxury hair extension company just dropped Remy as a brand ambassador, and Claressa's partnership with a fitness app has been temporarily paused for review. Papoose? We still don't know what he's doing. Probably writing bars nobody asked for. But here's what we do know. This drama has officially spiraled beyond cheating and clout. Now, we're in the realm of emotional warfare, legal battles, and public meltdowns. And the final question on everyone's lips is, what happens next? Will Remy bounce back like she always has, with a freestyle and a tell-all podcast? Will Claressa drop a documentary titled, "I Never Stole Nothing That Wasn't Given"? Will Papoose ever show his face again? Or is he somewhere ghostwriting apology letters to both women? This isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. This is a cautionary tale and a front row seat to a full-blown breakdown. From red carpets to courtrooms, from Instagram captions to mugshots, the Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose triangle has officially reached Greek tragedy levels. Betrayal, brawls, burner phones, and a whole lot of broken trust. And we still don't have the full story. Or do we? Because if Claressa really didn't want this smoke, why did she show up to court looking like it was Fashion Week? If Remy was the crazy one, why did she have DMS, receipts, and timestamps ready like a PowerPoint presentation? And most of all, where the hell is Papoose, and why is he acting like this is a missing person case? We need answers, we need healing, and we need someone to say, this was all for a reality show. But until that happens, you already know. We're staying 10 toes down in this mess. So drop your theories in the comments. Was Remy justified? Is Claressa the villain or the victim? Should Papoose be publicly dragged or quietly exiled? Like the video, subscribe for more chaos, and stay tuned, because with this crew, the story never ends. This is Gossip Star Vibe, where the drama always finds a mic.